There's an important event unfolding a long way from the United States, but one that has a lot of implications for the political picture in the United States, in the presidential campaign and beyond. The event I'm talking about is the offensive to try to take back Mosul, a major city in northern Iraq, from Islamic State forces. If the U.S., which is backing the Iraqi government in doing this, can drive the Islamic State out of Mosul, back up into Syria, it will mark a significant change on the ground in the effort to contain Islamic State. This has implications for the three most important political players in the United States right now: President Obama, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, and Donald Trump. First, for President Obama, a push back against Islamic State forces of this significance, if it's successful before he leaves office, will help him sort of adjust his legacy as somebody who has fought back against Islamic State successfully in a significant way. For former Secretary of State Clinton, I think the battle in Mosul is a way for her to sort of underscore that she plans to be tough, maybe tougher than President Obama in some ways, in fighting Islamic State forces. And if there's a success by President Obama, she can share in that as his former Secretary of State and as a fellow Democrat. And for Donald Trump, the Republican nominee, this battle against Mosul has been a way for him to say, essentially, as he did on Twitter, that this shouldn't be necessary at all. American forces shouldn't have to be involved because Islamic State should never have gotten this far in the first place. I think the most important thing, though, is that for whoever wins the presidential election, success on the ground now in Mosul against Islamic State, particularly if it's a successful offensive that takes back the city before the new president takes office, would be a significant improvement in the situation on the ground and make life in picking up the fight against Islamic State easier for whoever is the next president.